Hey everyone, welcome back to the kingdom. We just got yellow.
Yeah, yellow. Now, which way was it? Right. Yeah, it's lost. So I could have sworn there was one around here, but I don't know. And I feel a pulse around here.
Feel a pulse?
Yeah, there's a sea.
Yeah, I can see it on the compass. It's going away at that point, so it should be somewhere over here. Whoop. No. Okay. So maybe try near the fan. No. Okay. Maybe it's on a different level.
Yeah.
Or wait, hold on. Turn to your right. More right. No, that's just blood. Okay, I thought it was like a trap door or something.
Oh.
Whoop. Remember to use your heat blast. LT. There you go. Heat blast. Oh. That works too. Heat blast. There you go.
This sounds like it's off in my class. Oh shit, no, I've been doing so bad!
You got it. 49 health.
Wait, oh?
Hmm? Oh, maybe. I think you're on the right track, though. Maybe. Maybe it is. No. Probably you can just get up there somewhere else and then come over here. That's red. It's blue.
Yeah,
I think yellow. No, that's blue.
No, I remember where yellow is. I just gotta. It was somewhere along. We had to go up some stairs.
That's where you were.
Yeah, 'cause this is where we were.
Yeah.
There we go. I remember now.
Okie dokie.
Stairs. Yellow. Oh shit!
I heard that guy coming, and I chose to say nothing. Heat blast. Heat blast. Ah. Yeah.
Stay committed.
Yeah. Oh. Oh.
Ooh, there's a codex. No. No. Yep. USC personnel, Samuel Hayden. Go ahead and view that. Touchpad. Samuel Hayden is the chairman of the UAC, born into the wealthy and powerful Hayden family. How was he born? He's a robot. Do you mean built?
No, I think we're gonna get
Prodigious talent in several fields, including thermodynamics, electromagnetic theory, and nuclear sciences. At a young age, established the foundation, philanthropy. Samuel was diagnosed with stage 4 inoperable brain cancer. 6 months to live. He dedicated the last few months to finding a radical solution to his cybernetic transference. Okay, so he's person brain in robot body. Okay. Still doesn't explain why he has to like wobble around idly.
Side effect of old human brain.
Maybe, but like that's more muscle than it is brain activity. It's more just keeping yourself balanced. If it is brain, it's lizard brain. They probably just didn't want it to look like the model was just completely non-animated.
Yeah.
They didn't want it to look like a broken down Disney animatronic. Which, by the way, as of recording this, Song of the South in Disneyland and Walt Disney World has been confirmed that it's going to get a complete retheming. I know this sounds off topic, but I brought up animatronics and I'm a Disney park nerd. So just kind of
Bear with me.
bear with me a little bit. And I'm kind of conflicted about that. Not because I care about Song of the South or anything like that. No, that movie can burn in hell. I don't think it's as intentionally racist as people think, but I do think it's a bad one. So, you know, I understand it. Essentially here, I think the best way to describe it, I think when it was made, the intentions were good. I don't think those intentions hold up. I think that's fair to say. So I'm completely fine with them retheming it, especially because Song of the South is not a property that gets them any money, so why have a ride based on it? The only thing I'm confused about is that, at least in Disneyland, the movie that they're going to retheme it to is Princess and the Frog, which takes place in New Orleans. And I'm like, okay, that kind of makes sense, because New Orleans Square is right there.
Oh,
Only problem is, the Splash Mountain is not in New Orleans Square, it's in Critter Country.
yep.
Whoop.
No, you up.
Alright. Let me kill some demons while I continue to talk about this. It's in Critter Country, so I'm wondering if they're going to essentially do away with Critter Country and just expand New Orleans Square. But then what are they going to do about the Winnie the Pooh ride, which is part of Critter Country? I guess Winnie the Pooh and that area could just be all of Critter Country, but that's a very small area. Plus, it's also already been encroached on by Star Wars
Yeah.
on the other side. So it's just that land is kind of shrinking.
I was gonna say, you don't think they would be just kind of slowly phasing out Critter Country?
It's possible, but that's kind of a shame because it is a very nice looking area, like with the wilderness kind of
Oh,
theme.
hey, secret. Dude, there's a secret in that box.
Ooh, yeah, there is. Wow, there's like no ammo for that. All right, so I'm wondering how they're going to do the theming of that. They could also just keep it as Critter Country and just be like, oh, well, because it's Tiana and Louie are the stars. And it's going to be like Louie and all his Bayou friends. So that's Critter Country, right? I'm like, I guess that kind of makes sense. But it's also still just kind of awkward because, again, New Orleans Square is right there. Though, there is a YouTuber who goes by Offhand Disney. And he brought up an interesting talking point because New Orleans Square right now is based on the French Quarter of New Orleans, and that's why like it has, you know, like the kind of hallway, street paths, and all that stuff. It's the French Quarter, and so it's like so you could turn it into I forget what the other quarter is, because like New Orleans is in two quarters. There's like the French Quarter and then I think the Southern Quarter. So you could have it be that, where it's just more bayou themed. And the only issue I have with that is like, well, we already have a bayou and it's in Pirates. So I guess, you know, there's not just one bayou in New Orleans, probably. I don't know. I've never been there. I've never been there. I really have no desire to go there. I'm not a huge drinker, and New Orleans' main thing is Mardi Gras, which is a huge drinking party. So, unless I suddenly become a drunk, I don't think I want to go there.
Blue.
That is a blue. But yeah, I'm sure the Disney workers will figure out some workaround around it. Otherwise, I'm glad that it's getting a retheme because I'm also hoping that means that they beef up the technology. Because especially in Disneyland, good lord, is that ride in need of some fucking love and care. Like, on the daily, there are just multiple animatronics just not working. Like, not even turned on. It's it really needs a facelift. So I'm glad that it's getting one in the form of retheming. And the people who are like, nobody even cares that it's based on Song of the South. Brer Rabbit should stay in the park. Do you even really give a shit about who Brer Rabbit is? Or are you just trying to cling on to some childhood memories from before you realized that your dad was abusive? Like, you know, like, come on. Let's not mince words here. It's not like the story of Splash Mountain is what people really cared about. You know what they cared about on Splash Mountain?
Whee!
The splash.
Yeah.
In fact, Splash Mountain isn't even named because of Song of the South. It's named to tie in with a Tom Hanks movie that came out the same year.
Oh.
So it's always been a very weird hodgepodge ride of ideas. And it was just like, oh, what if we make a dark ride that's also a thrill ride? Okay, what do we base it on? Well, the space we have is in Critter Country, so what do we have that's critters? Well, we have Robin Hood. Well, that doesn't really make sense for the area. Well, we could do the animated segments of Song of the South. Fuck it. Okay, I guess that works.
I'll see, sir.
So, you know, like, fuck it. So, I'm conflicted with it for the outside theming, essentially.
Yeah.
Everything on the inside, I am totally for. Especially because Princess and the Frog needs more love. It's the last major Disney 2D movie. We need to preserve its history.
No, we haven't gotten anything from that guy yet. Let's just do it.
Let's see. Technical school. That'll be good. Fuck you.
God, I feel so bad for it.
You shouldn't.
Why?
It's an unfeeling robot. It doesn't have emotions.
But
And even if it did have emotions, they're just programmed into the artificial intelligence. It's not like it has a soul. Because we absolutely know what souls are. We know what they are. We know how they work. No, we don't.
does this unit have a soul?
Fuck if I know. Johnny Five is alive. Alright. So we got blue. I can go here. Did I already go here? There.
Did we go? Yeah, did we hit 4?
We will establish a new character and move humanity into the future.
Yeah. Nope. Still nothing on that.
But go up. Isn't that one?
Is there a way up in here? Yes, there is.
Your devotion to the UAC's mission.
Where's the boat?
Oop.
Alright.
Oop. Oh, this is where we go. Damn it. All turned around.
Yep, this place is the worst, ain't it?
Let's see. Let's check the map. There we can't go yet because we need red. We haven't gone over here yet, though. Let's see if we can get over here.
That was yellow. Again, fuck. They just like jumping.
They do like jumping. Alright.
Another again.
Also, I do wonder how they're going to relate the story to the Splash in the Princess and the Frog one. Because it's like, oh, they're preparing for their first Mardi Gras parade with Louis saxophoning it up. Ah, damn it. So how do I get over? Okay. I need to go back.
Remember,
So I'm just
the
wondering
Divine Council is always watching.
what'll cause the splash, you know? Because in the first one, the thing is like, oh, Brer Rabbit gets thrown into the briar patch because he tricks Brer Fox into doing that. Being like, oh no, whatever you do, don't throw me into the briar patch. It's like, oh, you know what? That's a good idea. I'm gonna do that. Because fucking idiot. So it says there is entrance, but it lies. It lies. There's no door here. There's no door here. Why do you lie to me? Why do you lie to me? You fucking liars. Unless it's down here. Liars!
Okay, this.
Yeah. Hup. 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 Mine. Hup. Hup. God damn.
This place is crazy as hell, right?
Yeah, it doesn't help that, like, because it's just all covered in lava, it looks a lot the same.
Yeah, because this is where Gore was earlier.
Yeah. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but I am lost as shit. Even the map is not really helping me.
I've been trying to go off my memory because the map has been used.
Because there's the blue. That's a yellow. That doesn't exist. At least not at the moment. Maybe it'll open up at some point. We need to find the red. Because we don't have the red. Did we miss the red?
That's the only thing I can think of.
I might have missed the red. Let's see if I can get back to the blue. Hopefully find the red.
Alright, there's the blue.
Okay, here's the blue. Can't get there. Thing.
Your UAC accidental death and dismemberment format? See
Accidental death. That's weird.
This was yellow.
Yeah.
So where's red?
No.
We've got blue.
Okay, go upstairs.
We got blue. We got yellow. Purple doesn't exist. We need root.
Have you filled out your UAC accidental death and dismemberment form yet? See
I wonder
Jessica.
if other people get as lost in this stage.
And this is kind of where we keep.
Ah! Yeah, this is where blue was. So I'm fucking confused. Where the fuck do I go? What? Oh, it's just open now. Okay.
I guess red is probably more for a secret, or we have to come
Order.
or we get red out
Core
here.
temperature reaching.
I thought maybe we were just wrong, and it was just red as in generally locked. Because I thought that was the red. Alright, we found it, ladies and gentlemen. We figured it out.
Yay! Alright, there's a lot of ammo and armor
Yep.
here. I haven't done any of the jump kills, by the way. At least I don't think I have.
Yeah. Oh,
Whoop.
Cat has left to go grab something from the oven. My friend is online now. Interesting. Doesn't that count as death in the club? Okay. Oop. Am I doing it on the wrong thing? Possess soldiers. Okay, that's what it has to be. Possess soldiers specifically. Well, I may not get that. Bonk.
Bonk?
Bonk.
Are you bonking them?
Oh, I'm bonking them good.
Whee! Love how that one fell. Ew.
Oh.
Ew.
Oh.
Alright.
Alright. We'll start back with you on the next one.
Alright, sounds good. Later.
Later.